Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek Elementary, dear Data. Fantastic episode.
Damn good episode
Absolutely.
that gets even better after the quote unquote twist.
Yeah, oh yeah. Wonderful episode. Absolutely in love with that. Today we're watching an episode called The Outrageous Okona.
Okona?
Here's the thing. It's a Star Trek name.
Oh no, we're gambling. Is that the pronunciation?
I'm locking it in. I'm going to say Okona.
Okona?
I'm going to say Okona. O-K-O-N-A.
Oh, there's not that too many pronunciations that can come from that spelling.
Maybe Okana?
Okana?
I'm going to say Okona. I'm going to stick with Okona. I'm going to be wrong. I know I'm going to be wrong.
Oh, your track record is not great.
It is not great. This is not a great track record. I really hate that, as of the time of recording this at least, still our most popular Star Trek video on the channel is The Lights of Zatar, and I'm pretty sure it's exclusively because of my rant at the post-episode thoughts at the start of that. So, all that said, I guess we're going to see what it's all about. We're going to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. We're about to watch The Outrageous Okona. I don't know what we just watched. I also can't even get mad at myself for the intro.
Yeah.
But also, Star Trek writers, here's how grammar works. There should be two N's in the name Okona, if you want to pronounce it Okana, like the name, say, Donna, to imply that the O should have a longer sound. Anyway, nothing happened in this episode.
No,
absolutely nothing happened in this episode.
Nothing is accomplished.
We did meet a young sex-obsessed rapscallion, a la Harry Mudd, sort of. I kind of found him a bit more charming than Harry Mudd, in the fact that he actually is charming and women actually are interested in him.
Yeah, he's actually charming.
Yeah, he is. He's very fun. He's got a very sort of a Han Solo-esque vibe to him. He's got this rickety old ship that he pushes to its limit, and he dresses all kind of like with the white and the black jacket.
Yeah,
and all that. He's got a very Han Solo look. He also kind of looks like Will Wheaton today. Which I did find it funny then that Wesley really looks up to him.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey, whatever. I wouldn't look up to him, but I mean, sure, you do you, little Will Wheaton.
Right, I know. Yet the whim of the writers.
Yeah. He's a little bit of a creep. A little bit of a creep. Although with the idea that here's the thing. At least it's consensual. He's not he's not doing anything wrong to these people, I guess.
And also, by the end of the episode, they try to paint him like a scoundrel with a heart of gold.
Yeah, which again, it certainly isn't helping the Han Solo allegations.
No.
I actually found myself very much enjoying him by the end. I thought he was funny. And just there was something genuinely endearing about the character that I liked.
I think there's 2 points that made this character immensely funny. When they're trying to find him, they're like, "Where is he?" And
he's been in 3 different crew members' quarters.
He's been spotted in 3 different crew members' quarters.
Yeah, crazy. I do also have to say another one of those moments. I wish we were recording our reactions to this.
No.
Because we had that scene where one of the guys that was saying "Oh, I want Okona for myself," blah, blah, blah. And Picard's like, "Well, what did he ever do to you?" And he's
what laws has he broken?
He's like, "I'll show you what he did," and he goes off screen. And in the split second between when he leaves and comes back, I go, "My daughter is pregnant." He fucking carries on his pregnant daughter. And I swear, I started fucking dying laughing. Dude, it was just the perfect timing of me saying it literally right before, the second before he brought her on.
Right? So
funny. We cannot replicate that moment.
No, it was infinitely too spontaneous.
Too funny. Too funny. It goes into this whole thing about how the pregnant daughter is actually pregnant with the other guy's son, and
the episode has an opening monologue about humanoids that live on twin planets.
Yeah, and
they hate each other or something.
Yeah. What are the odds that they should happen to come across Okona at this time? And
it's the 2 ruling people's kids.
Yeah. It is funny. What a shitty thing for these kids to do. For the second that it's like, how did you get pregnant? How did you lose your ring thing? It's like, oh well, it was Okona's fault, you know?
Yeah, they both blame him.
Yeah, which I mean, hey, a likely story, I suppose. Nobody ever really doubted it was him.
Yeah, everyone.
Considering he's not really beating the sex maniac allegations,
No.
given his antics on the Enterprise. So whatever. Then there's the B plot.
Absolutely the B plot.
Again, nothing happens. I repeat, absolutely nothing happens in this episode. But I gotta say, I just love Whoopi Goldberg. I love her in this show so much. She's, I swear, one of my favorite characters on the crew. This is only the second time I've seen her. She's fantastic. She has this great plot where Data, in one of his early interactions with Okona, he's like, oh, well, you tell jokes, or like he doesn't like get things. So he's like, well, how do I get things? What is it like to be funny, to be humorous? Because that's how people like me. And so he tries to understand humor, and he plays it off of Whoopi Goldberg's character. It's fun. It's very fun. We get a whole holodeck sequence where he meets a comedian, which they definitely made up.
I mean, yeah, he's literally just called Comic.
Yeah. I think there was a name on the holodeck, like the computer for the holodeck that they were scrolling through, but I couldn't really make it out.
I mean, Data only literally just refers to him as Comic.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Incredibly sad last scene with him, though, that I thought, I don't know, it just really spoke to, I do kind of wish, like, by this point in the show, because, you know, we're 30, actually, this is our 30th episode of the show. 30 episodes into the show. I do wish kind of we were saying something a little bit more about Data, other than, like, we can never really overcome Data's want to be human. Mm-hmm. Because, actually, this kind of goes back to my problem with last episode, which was that Picard saves the day. So, you know, give Data the chance to prove himself, to actually advance himself.
I mean, yes, from, like, a physical, like, in-universe perspective, Data will never go further than his physical limitations.
Yeah. Although, I have a feeling that eventually the show will have something a bit more to say about him. And I love these situations. Like, I love the last scene here where he's trying to make the audience laugh, and the audience is laughing, but it's because it's programmed. He's not getting an actual reaction out of them.
It's such a... And then it's like, audience program stop or off.
Yeah.
And then it's just this sad, empty shot of Data on the stage.
Yeah.
Empty room.
Yeah, and he has not actually gained anything from the experience. It's very sad. Except he do get a nice little last zinger when he's like, say goodbye, Data. Goodbye, Data. Very funny. Actually, very funny.
And the thing is, too, we know that, like, through the show, watching the show, that Data is funny, but it's through his misunderstandings that things are funny. When people laugh at, like, in this episode, when she's like, it's your timing, and he's like, my timing is digital.
Yeah. Funny joke.
That's an action. That is a joke. But Data does not intend it as a joke.
Yeah.
That is a statement of fact.
Yeah. Data's comedy is purely reactionary. So, it's interesting. But I think that does that for that one. I have a feeling we're going to see Okona again. I just have this feeling about the character. Again, it's the big Harry Mudd vibes. It's the Han Solo shit. I think we're going to see Okona again.
I think, but unlike Harry Mudd, I really want to. I would like to see him.
I want to see him again.
I want to see him.
I feel like I actually want to see him again. Yeah. So, one last little note before we close out. Actually, we are starting to near the end of the 80s. 1988 is over. This is our last episode of 1988.
Oh, it's almost time for World War III.
Yeah. Next
the
time,
90s.
Yeah. Next time we are entering 1989, the final year of 80s Star Trek, which is kind of crazy to me. I'm very excited about that. Can't wait to see what Star Trek is like going into the 90s.
I mean, I do wonder if there is going to be like a production change, because the show goes on.
I mean, Gene Roddenberry's almost dead, so
like I wonder what kind of changes we will see.
Yeah, definitely. But I guess we'll find out. And I guess we'll find out what our next episode is next time. That was a weird transition.
Yeah.
Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek: The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.